Big salute to all the supporters, the donors, the sponsors, shareholders, business partners. Big salute to Eric Johnson, E Johnson. Big salute to Shot by LA. And big salute to my big brother, JT, the bigger figure, aka Fig Panamera, BKA Locks is home, Glocks is on. Bah, bah, bah. Yeah, big bro over there parting that Red Sea. Part that Red Sea, big bro. Make that history. Make that big progression. Big history going on in the making. Yeah. Yeah, it don't stop. International, worldwide. So big salute to everybody. Big salute to everybody. Y'all forgive me for all this negativity going on. I never thought it would turn out like this, but we're not gonna touch on that. That's being handled right now. Hopefully, I'll have some more interviews coming up real soon. I have a lot of people I want to interview, so y'all can make y'all connections. You know what I'm saying? I want to connect everybody I know or everybody on here to Burkina Faso, and I want Burkina Faso to make a connection with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So this is for everybody. It's not just for me. This is for everybody. But y'all know what time it is. Read time, live reading. And I want to give a thanks to the GQ for providing this knowledge and this information, because it's helping me at the same time I'm learning. So big salute to the GQ. The next chapter. Oh, and the video, I accidentally deleted the videos, and I to erase, but to make memory, because you know out here they charge for data, they charge for memory. Memory is not free for your email, your phone, none of that. So I was trying to make room and mess around and deleted one. So y'all forgive me for that. So we're gonna catch up. We got a big reading to do today. So this is a long chapter. It's called The Final Graduation. The Final Graduation. You said they are educated until the age 77. What happens after that? Oh yeah, you already know, fam. You know, I just gotta let people know I ain't, it ain't going over my head. It's in my head. But yeah, let me get this started. You said they are educated until the age 77. What happens at that age? That's the person asking Black Roots a question. Black Roots response. You have a final graduation. All the graduates of the clan come together. They gather at the chief's temple at the capital. In all 72 clans, 2,000 judges welcome them there and guide them in the final ritual called the ritual for the creation of life. The graduating group and the judges together make 144,000 people. They are led by the 2,000 judges and the 2 chiefs into a state of consciousness called divine unity. We will talk at great length about this state of mind because it is the culmination of every major ritual of the Black nation. It is fostered methodically from childhood, where it begins as shared childhood dreams during children's classes. It is then developed in 10 stages until the culmination at 77 years of age. For now, suffice it is to say that it is a state where all the people become one mind. Their hearts and minds become single, as if it were the heart and mind of one person, yet each one remaining as a distinct individual. As soon as this divine unity is attained by all, they proceed to raise from their hearts, which beat as one heart, every aspect of their character, one at a time, in the order they were taught, beginning at childhood. One heart, one mind. We all need this. One heart, one mind. When the first aspect has risen to fulfillness in the heart and mind of every man and woman, it takes form right before their mind's eye. As soon as they release it from their minds, two versions of it, a male and a female, flash into physical existence in the appropriate section of the garden of prototypes. Then they go on to the next one. They continue this way nonstop for 40 days and 40 nights. Don't that sound familiar? 40 days and 40 nights. Eating, drinking, or sleeping. They completely lose sense of time and space, all physical cravings like hunger and thirst. The state of divine unity is such that it balances the body's physical energies for as long as a person is enraptured in it. Enraptured. That's a new word. They continue this way until they create all 144,000 prototypes, both plants and animals. At the end of the 40-day period, they reach a climax of full maturity, perfect character, magnified many times by being united as one. They have then perfected every aspect of their character and are considered from then on to be fully mature adults. They go on to take their places of responsibility in society. That is the perspective from which we consider what modern scientists call biology. We look at it from above as creators, whereas modern scientists look at it from below as creatures. A person asking a question. Brother African Roots, is there any education system still set up like the one you described in the above post here in the Americas or anywhere in the world today? If so, where can one find such teachings? When you talk about the animal and the plants, it brings to mind the PAUTNETERU, pot nectar, that I am reading about in a book called Metu Nectar by Ra'un Nefer. Amen. He talks about the 10 stages of initiation and the preliminary requirements. I had no idea that this process would start with children as young as 7. That sounds like the Spartans. Didn't they doing their rituals with the kids at 7? Although it does make sense to do so, I really enjoy reading you. Keep up enlightening us, brother. Okay, this is Black Roots. The action by initiation is no longer taught in its complete form. It hasn't been taught like that now for 6,000 years. The reason is that the entire initiation system of character development took 70 years to complete in 10 stages. Each stage lasted 7 years, starting from 7 to 14 and so on, and 70 through 77 years old being the final stage. It's impossible to teach it today in its complete form because we are much shorter lived than our ancient ancestors. So the system is taught in a shortened form suitable for our time. Oh, everything first, I gotta talk later. After we read this book, then we can talk about chocolate interview. It's impossible to teach it today in its complete form because we are much shorter lived than our ancient ancestors. So the system is taught in a shortened form suitable for our time. But it's no longer taught openly. It has been taught in secrecy ever since the appearance of the light-skinned races 6,000 years ago. It's taught only by the elders of a few African tribes, including the tribe of Botswana in the southern region of Africa, where I was born and raised. Unfortunately, initiation is not taught in America. Even in Africa, it's still the deepest secret. This will remain so until the end of this cycle, called the cycle of white people, which is nearing its end. When it ends, then the ancient teaching system will come back into the open. This brings me to your first question of how to teach children some of the ancient knowledge. All the important knowledge in ancient times was taught in the form of rituals. We have a ritual for every important aspect of life, just as moderners today have a textbook for every important subject. But the difference between ancient and modern learning is exactly the difference between intellectual or book learning and real life experiences. This is why it's difficult under the modern system to teach true science and mathematics. They are intricately related to life, whereas the architects of modern education divorce from them everyday real life. They created a school system that incarcerates children all day inside and fenced up prison, completely removed from society, and expect them to live in that very society. The result is nothing more than superficial intellectual knowledge. Ultimately, everyone has to start from scratch after leaving school and try to educate themselves about real life, sometimes gaining some contribution from their schooling, sometimes not. To educate black children properly, we must separate them from other children. There is no way, I repeat, and you can disagree with me as much as you want. There is no way to teach our children properly as long as they are mixed in with the other races. There are many reasons that this is so, but I'll mention just one. We black people made the other races in our image 6,000 years ago. All the troubles on earth start in a multi-ethnic setting. Parents let you teach in their school. You may say, well, I just want to teach them the principles of ancient science and mathematics. Those principles are based on knowledge. They involve rituals whose foundation is that we do not study science and mathematics, but manifest it on earth. Made human beings can only study what has been made or created. Creators, on the other hand, can only manifest the principles of creation because these principles originate from within them. These two modes of learning are worlds apart and 180 degrees opposite of each other. Now, having said all that, I'm sure that you can proceed with your good intentions, and they are good and worthwhile. Every way we can help our people, especially children, is more than worth the time. By mentioning some of the truths to them, namely that the ancients had ways of perfecting people's characters, and they also had ways of finding soulmates for everyone, as well as methods of health and hygiene that totally prevented all forms of illness, and many other truths we'll discuss in the future. And it's also important to tell them that these sciences and customs will come back into us very soon. As to teaching them science in detail, it's not possible. To do it, expect by the method of rituals and initiation. Black people did not choose this method of learning arbitrarily. They chose it because it's natural and superior to any other method imaginable, now or at any other time. A person asking a question. I'm doing some studying of the Metu Neter and Ra'un Nefer, Amen, makes a statement regarding humans possessing reptilian and mammalian brains. I do not quite understand the implication. Is that correct? If so, could you elaborate on that? Black Roots. In order to understand the following discussion on the different types of brains, it's important to know that the theory of evolution taught by modern scientists is the exact opposite of the truth. Modern scientists claim that all higher life forms evolve from the lower types. In other words, they claim that all people come from animals. This claim is the direct opposite of the truth. People did not come from animals. Animals came from people. I repeat, to understand biology/genetics, it's important to realize that all plants and animals on Earth came from people. At the end of the universe, the 1,000,000,008,000,000 original gods absorb all life into themselves by uniting their minds and life with the minds and life of all living things. That is to say, they absorb the beingness of all things, even inanimate objects, by joining it with their own being. They they become all that is, which is a state of mind called divine unity, or the oneness of God. They then come into the present universe while in this state and live on the first earth. I'll describe later in the cosmology section how they come from the previous universe into the present one and how they created. At any rate, they bring all life form, the past universe, as part of their beginning. As soon as they descend on the first earth, they create perfect plant and animal life from the integrity of their perfect character. These perfect plants and animals are called prototypes, or the original totems of life, totem poles of life, plant and animal life forms of the universe. All subsequent prototype life forms will be modeled after them and be identical to them in every way. The reason for this is because all totems that are subsequently created are created after the creators have perfected their own character, such that is as perfect as the character of the 1,000,008,000,000 original people. The totems then issue forth spontaneously from the overflowing beauty of the perfection of their integrity, meaning their perfect character. They issue forth from their vivid imagination and condense instantly into physical life. That is how all plant and animal life begins in every universe. The life of the black man and woman, on the other hand, has no beginning. It is self-generated and self-created. At the beginning of creation, that has no beginning. Therefore, the human bodies, the bodies of the black man and woman, have always existed. They are the primary form of life without beginning or end, without source or sink. These two bodies are the source of all life in the universe, as well as the sink of all life, in that at the end of the universe, they take all life back into themselves. Damn, I was about to say, damn, they tried to kill me. Okay, oh, let's hurry up and finish before they mess with us again. In the view verse, of the NMU, they take all back to. Together, they are the unification of every form of life that has ever existed in the past, all the way back to eternity, and also life that exists now as well as life that will ever exist in the endless future. All the past, present, and future life forms are contained and unified in the body of the black person. The man with male life and the woman having all forms of female life, but only when the two are united as one in mind and heart. The only totems or prototypes are the source of all other types of life forms. The later forms evolve from these by means of law of evolution called the law of integrity. According to modern scientists, all life forms evolve from lower life forms by a law of evolution called survival of the fittest. That is false. The true law of evolution is called the law of integrity of character. This law means that all plants and animals evolve according to the integrity of the character of the dominant culture on Earth. The evolution of the physical development of plants and animals follows precisely in the footsteps of the morality or immorality of those who comprise the dominant civilization. In the case of the ancient culture of our ancestors before the advent of the light races, the animals and plants were far different than they are today. The largest animals were much larger than they are today, and the tallest trees were much taller also. They reflected the stature of the people who lived then. They were they were tall people, averaging about 7.5 feet tall. The sizes of the largest animals and the tallest trees were a symbol of the dignified stature of these people. Furthermore, there were no animals like apes, hyenas, crows, bats, rats, mosquitoes, and other foul animals. All these vile animals, as well as poisonous plants, started developing 6,000 years ago. Their development is a direct reflection of the nature of the rulers of the world. To be specific, blood-sucking animals and other parasites are a direct reflection of the parasitic nature of the light races, especially as it is most obvious among Jews, Arabs, and other Near East Asians. Foul animals like snakes reflect their deceptive nature, especially those of Caucasian and Far East Asians like the Chinese and Japanese. Other disgusting animals represent other foul natures of people. Before the light races came into existence, big salute, these animals did not exist as they are today. After the races were born and started showing their evil nature, the foul animals then began to develop accordingly. But not all animals were affected to the same extent. Some animals still retain a large part of their purity. For example, most cats, especially lions, tigers, etc., retain most of their pure nature. Dogs, on the other hand, were mostly affected, as can be seen in the dog family, like coyotes, hyenas, and all the dogs that have been bred from them. There is only one dog that remained unaffected by the appearance of the evil nature of light races, and that is the African dog, known as Pharaoh's Hound. Oh man, I gotta look into one of those, Pharaoh's Hound, which is black in color and still exists today in some parts of Africa. This clean, non-smelling, non-barking, majestic dog is represented in ancient Egyptian art as the god Anubis. The god Anubis is the dog that they talking about. That's a real dog. Other graceful animals and plants like butterflies, some birds, flowers, and trees also remain unaffected. The evolution of all plants and animals, therefore, follows the inner nature of the most influential people in any civilization. All development of life is recorded in the majestic field of earth. The recording comes directly from the minds of people. It condenses into magnetic substance and combines with the magnetic field of the earth. The plants and animals receive the direction of their development directly from this magnetic field, which acts as the mind of the earth. It is influenced by the collective minds of the members of the dominant civilization. That's why animals migrate and they know which way to go. Yeah, okay. This knowledge is important in order to understand the effect of the human mind on animals. Now, the mind obviously uses the brain as its seat of operation. And so the brain of all animals are a partial manifestation of the human brain and not the other way around. People did not get their brain by evolving it from people did not get their brain by evolving it from the brain of animals. The exact opposite is the case. That is, all animals got their brain by developing it using the human brain as a source of their development. Ah. Animals are not fully unified beings as humans are. Human beings are the full unity of life in all aspects. The perfect animals, called totems, each manifest one of these aspects. Developing animals then develop from them, taking on various aspects according to different combinations, all the while under the direct influence of the integrity of the dominant society. Therefore, when you ask, what is the implication that humans have a reptilian and a mammalian brain, the answer is that reptiles and mammals develop their brains modeled on the human brain, but emphasizing only certain parts. In other words, reptiles developed with an emphasis on the reptilian part of the human brain. And so with mammals, the human brain has three parts: reptilian, mammalian, mammal brain, and insectoid. Reptilian, mammalian, and insectoid. The insectoid brain is the smallest of the three, but its contribution to the whole is not affected by its size. I hope I've made it clear that when I call the parts of the human brain reptilian, mammalian, and insectoid, this doesn't mean they are named after reptiles, insects, and mammals. The very opposite is true. These animals got their names from the three parts of the human brain. First and foremost comes the human brain. We'll call its three parts reptilian, mammalian, and insectoid, although in the ancient languages they are called merci beaucoup. Got a shot of tea. First and foremost comes the human brain. We'll call its three parts reptilian, mammalian, big salute for your humble heart, and insectoid, although in the ancient languages they are called by their proper names. Now, when the animals developed, the three types of animals. Now, hold on, my fault, y'all, my fault. Now, when the animals developed, the three types of animals each took one part of the human brain as the main source of its brain development and are thus named after that respective part. The distinction is important. It is exactly the opposite of modern teaching about evolution. Its importance will become clear later when we discuss how certain extraterrestrial life forms came into being, especially those called greys and reptilians. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about the greys and reptilians. I hope this answers part of your question. The rest of it will have to wait until later. The person asking the question: how will the process of absorption of all life by the original people take place? Further, considering that much of the life, especially human, on this plane is very toxic, what would be the implication for the original people for reabsorption? Okay, let me take my tea. Let me take my shot of tea. Big salute to everybody that's tuning in. Big salute, big salute. We just getting caught up. The owner, I gotta interview him too. The owner of the restaurant, he sent me a shot of tea every time. That is quality customer service. Very quality customer service. Wow, I love it. Okay. Okay, Black Roots answer. The 1,000,000,008,000,000 gods reabsorb all life into themselves at the end of the universe when they get ready to create the next one. That's countless trillions of years in the future. By then, the light races who are but a passing by then the light races who are but a passing fancy will be no more than a dim memory. Their toxicity, which lasts for only 6,000 years, will be no more than a drop of spit in the ocean of eternity. Boy, that's some real shit. All life originates from God at the beginning of the universe and is taken back by him at the end. He takes it back by the act of divine unity. Divine unity is a state of mind where you unite your consciousness with all that exists. All existence is in God's imagination. The universe is the divine dream of God. When you enter the state of divine unity, you discover to your amazement that you are the dreamer, as in everyone who is unified with you. You are they and they are you in the most real sense. All is oneness at that moment. At the end of the universe, all people reach this state of oneness simultaneously, and the universe comes to an end. Divine unity, or being one with God, is the purpose of the universe. The purpose is achieved in stages by taking part in the rituals designed for it, especially the 7 great rituals of the Black nation. The person asking the question: as always, very informative. I was wondering about the so-called dinosaurs. Were there any? You did say, however, that the animals were much larger and that people were too. So does that mean that dinosaurs, as we know it, did exist? Peace. Black Roots. Yes, dinosaurs did exist. Scientists have made a good enough representation of what they look like. If you see some ancient Egyptian art and see what is called the plate of Namur, the plate Plate of Narmer, the plate of Narmer, there's a better drawing there of what the large animals look like. The person asking the question. Very interesting and informative post. In one of your posts, you stated that black people have always existed. You have also stated that dinosaurs did exist. We have always been taught that man/woman and dinosaurs did not live during the same period. Is this true? If the animals of the earth come from humans and dolphins are said to be millions of years old, what evidence do you know prove that we are older than dolphins? Black roots. It's a very tricky thing to prove using physical evidence that black people existed prior to a time that white people consider as being acceptable. They laid down the rules of proof, and anyone who wants to prove any scientific fact has to play by their rules. If he doesn't, then the proof is said to be unacceptable. Their rules are set up such that they can be fully satisfied only by those who subscribe to their preconceived notions, and every rule of theirs is founded on perceived notion. For example, they say that man/woman and dinosaurs did not live during the same period. This is a preconceived statement not based on any facts. If you oppose it, then the burden is on you to prove them otherwise. Those who made the statement do not feel obligated to prove it first. I could easily turn it around and say that people and dinosaurs lived at the same time and ask them to prove otherwise. All they can say is that people's bones have never been found in the same place as those of dinosaurs. That is the extent of their proof. On further thinking, what kind of proof? I call you back, madam. I call you back. What kind of proof is this really? What people would bury their What people would bury their dead next to dinosaurs? They'll say that primitive people did not always bury their dead, but let them rot anywhere, because those people were not civilized. According to them, civilization began only 2,000 years ago with the Greeks. If they're generous, they'll say it began 5,000 years ago with the ancient Egyptians, or maybe the Sumerians. Or maybe the Sumerians a little later. Big salute, Mad Links. Big salute. But no sooner than that. So now the argument has turned from physical proof to subjective feelings about the civilized status of primitive people. And on and on and on. It will go in circles. There is no winning when using their rules. Nonetheless, recently, some anthropologists found human and dinosaur footprints embedded next to each other on a rock that came from a strata of rocks deep down, making them millions of years old. Here's a quote in Glen Rose. The fossils indicate that man and dinosaur lived not only at same time, but even at the same place. To make matters worse, the particular layer in which the footprints are found is known as the Glen Rose Formation. I'm so hood. This is called Black Roots Science. Black Roots Science. That's the name of the book. Oh shit. Damn. Hold on, I done fuck around. Lost my play. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming. I messed around, hit the wrong damn button and lost my Okay, Glen Rose. In Glen Rose, the fossils indicate that man and dinosaur lived not only at the same time, but even at the same place. To make matters worse, the particular layer in which the footprints are found is known as the Glen Rose Formation, designated Lower Cretaceous, and supposedly was laid down early in the Cretaceous period, estimated at about 120 million years ago. One aspect that has caused no little amount of speculation has been the presence of giant tracks, prints made by individuals with huge feet and huge strides. It may be that humans before the flood were much larger on the average than today. This is consistent with the fossil record, which frequently exhibits animals larger than their modern day counterparts. Scripture may provide an insight when it claims so matter of factly that there were giants in the earth in those days. Genesis 6:4. Quite a few of the tracks are in the 16-inch range, but several trails are of a man with 7-foot stride and a foot of 21 and a half inches in length. Whether or not there is any connection has not yet been determined, but several years ago, the skeleton of a woman 7 feet tall was excavated from a Paluxy River basin and exhibited in the Somervell County Museum in Glen Rose by John Morris, PhD, Institute for Creation Research. Yeah, this is in America. When this was announced, the scientists came out with guns blazing to disprove the discovery. They suppress such discoveries with the utmost ruthlessness, even to the extent of alienating their peers who go against their cherished but false notions. Yep, they got a lot of that going on. There is a different and higher type of proof for historical events. It's the accurate recording of ancient events by people trained to do this in their minds and to pass the knowledge from generation to generation. This type of evidence is valued much more among black people than cooked up physical evidence that can be interpreted every which way. It's wise to regard the teaching of modern scientists with the same skepticism one regards all new information. Then weigh it in your mind, relying on your intuition first and foremost, as well as your life experience, and then come to a conclusion. This is infinitely better than believing people whose facts change every 6 months or so. Their only goal is to deceive in order to prolong the status quo. Widespread knowledge of the truth would overturn their fragile and faulty belief system, which is already standing on one leg. Well, that's so true. Okay, this is the person asking the question. Dang, just when I thought you couldn't get any deeper. Really, I have no debate with you. I have been having a deep feeling of unhappiness in my current work environment for a while now and haven't been exactly sure how to proceed. Most of the children I work with are non-black, and the few blacks that are there aren't exactly what you'd call on the same path. So even with good intentions, I'm not exactly sure how they respond to the use of ritual. They're more likely to bust me out than the non-blacks would. Yeah, I totally understand your view on the all-black environment. I thought for a while we needed the lack of interference from outsiders in order to begin the recovery process. But given what but given what you revealed and the kind of environment in which we live, how would I begin reconstructing my role as an educator? At this point, what's the best I can do, at least in terms of transitioning to the higher learning that you mentioned? As much as an idea appeals to me, I'm not sure of the likelihood of finding an all-black environment in this country, America. Many of the so-called Afrocentric private schools are now admitting non-black students, to my dismay. My fear is that they will begin to sway the curriculum to fit the outsiders. Again, oh my goodness. Damn, y'all, my fault. Damn, y'all, my fault. I'll call you back. Okay, I found it, y'all. I found it. I found it. I'll call you back, madam. Okay. Okay, I found it. Your insight is refreshing. To throw these ideas slash questions by someone who seems to have a clue. Keep talking. Okay, this is Black Roots. Although I've never been a school teacher myself, I do understand to a degree your desire to teach children true knowledge, or at least useful knowledge that can help them reverse the lies and deceits that form the foundation of Eurocentric education. That is the same desire I have to expose this type of knowledge to all black people who are open to it, or at least to the possibility that our ancient glory was as I've described it. So because of our common desire, we are kindred spirits. So everybody who's taking this information in, we are kindred spirits. The black person is the architect, designer of all his situations and experiences. We conceived our present world situation many eons ago and executed the plan necessary to bring it about. At that same time, we conceived a plan to bring it to an end, and that plan is in progress right now. We have the power to bring it to an end, just as we had the power to bring it about. Two conditions were laid down as being required to end this cycle. The first The first is that the black population should reach the number equal to the original gods, which is 1,008,000,000. That condition has been fulfilled or will be in a few more years. Not if the police keep killing us, and not if we keep killing each other. This is why we need to come together, y'all, so we can go ahead and fulfill the prophecy. Oh, my fucking God. Why do I keep hitting this? Hold on, y'all. Fuck. I need to put this on the damn Cos Mountain. Now we ain't. Damn, y'all, boy, we got some stuff that we finna talk about. I'm just looking at the names of the chapters, man. Boy, we got some deep shit we finna get into. The teachings of Jesus, the Holy Trinity. Oh man. Oh man. Hold on, let me find that. To my seat. Is this it? Okay, I found it. My bad, y'all. I keep hitting this scroll button and losing my place. My bad, y'all. Okay. The black person is the architect, designer of all his situations and experiences. We conceived our present world situation many eons ago and executed the plan necessary to bring it about. At the same time, we conceived a plan to bring it to an end. And that plan is in progress right now. We have the power to bring it to an end just as we had the power to bring it about. The two conditions were laid down as being required to end this cycle. The first is that the black population should reach the number equal to the original gods, which is 1,008,000,000. That condition has been fulfilled or will be in a few more years. We don't stop the killing. The second, but primary condition, is that there will be a group of 144,000 people who will form the foundation for a new society. Oh God, please let me be one of them. That's what I'm doing right now. Oh God, please let me be one of them. Every new society starts with this basic minimum, which becomes the foundation stone for the new temple. To use biblical language, or as Bob Marley used to sing it, they are the stone that the builder refuses and shall be the head cornerstone. There is one requirement needed to be part of the cornerstone. The foundation population will be formed by those people who have consciously and willingly removed from within themselves all sympathy for the light races. So y'all gotta remove all sympathy for the light races. This does not mean hate them, because hate is just as strong as an emotion as love and fixes one's attention on its object. All that's needed is simply to know who we are and who they are. When this knowledge becomes clear in our minds, then it is not hard to see that we cannot exit forever. No, then it's not hard to see that we cannot exist forever side by side with them. Our natures are too different, even 180 degrees apart. It's like grain trying to survive side by side with weeds. When a person knows the nature of grain and weeds, it's only a short step to realize they must be separated. When there is a minimum of 144,000 people who come to this full realization, then the cycle will come to an end. So it's not even 144,000 people that have sympathy. That have non-sympathy for the light races. So you got a whole bunch of people that still sympathize with them, and they the ones whooping us. Damn. It has been estimated by my teachers that this number will come predominantly from the Americas, the place of 400 years of slavery. It has been estimated by Black Roots teachers that this number will come predominantly, mostly from the Americas, the place of 400 years of slavery. A few will come from other regions where black people have suffered for 400 years under the oppression of colonism, even though our suffering was not as severe. It's these people who will better understand and fully acknowledge the true nature of the races because they have lived among them most closely. They will seek to separate from them. just like me. That's why I came to Africa. Everybody who worried about what's going on and safety, well, I'd rather give it all up here than to go back to be under the man. Oh man, I'd rather be a slave to a black man than a white man. That's just me. I don't want to be a slave, but I will choose my people over the other people. And big salute to all my white folks out there. I still love y'all. And these people who it's these people who will better understand and fully acknowledge the true nature of the races because they have lived among them most closely. They will seek to separate from them. Initially, it will not be a physical separation, but a mental one. It will come in the form of totally rejecting the point of view of white people that has been ruling the world for 6,000 years. The people will replace it with a more truthful and natural point of view. The 2 points of view will be seen to be diametrically opposed. Soon after this mental rebirth takes place, they will then begin to organize physically in order to come together. Then they'll rediscover the ancient knowledge and put it into practice. On this foundation stone, the entire black population will become free. All the 1,000,000,008,000,000 gods will then be incarnated in us, and our society will begin to refresh. Oh man. Oh man. That was deep. That was deep. Okay, this is the person that's responding to a post he made. Peace, brother Black Roots. Yes, I have more questions. You said you speak on this later, but I'll ask anyway. If all animals come from humans and certain animals, the ugly ones, started in the last 6,000 years, why then do you find less majestic animal fossils in the rock record? What about vampires, energy suckers, and the other derivations of the human form? Do they really exist? And if so, are they also devolving manifestations of the light races? Also, why are there no well-published investigations showing the devaluation process progression of these forms in a historical rock record? Or are we just reading things backward? A lot is known geologically about the last 6,000 years. What are scientists missing? Also, 6,000 years is a very, very short time period for these things to have occurred. How do you rectify the time scale? The only people talking in this time scale are creationists, and I know they cannot be right. In addition, the dates of the devolved humans and apes are much older than 6,000 years. Are modern dating methods faulty, i.e. radiometric laws of superposition, uniformitarianism, UV, thermoluminescence, carbon age dating, magnetic dating, etc.? I'm quite aware you already know. I'm quite aware of the errors in Darwin's theories, and I'm pretty familiar with these dating methods. Does your information mesh with at least portions of the geologic time scale? I'm also on the edge of my seat, waiting to hear about aliens being spawned by the light races. I'm so curious. Also about spirits. You said this would be toward the end after I presume you speak on Yakub and why on earth he'd create this situation we're currently experiencing. Why would he want to suppress the dark gene anyway? Was he curious what would happen, or was he a mad scientist like Frankenstein? I suppose it's a lesson my original self needs to learn to help fulfill the purpose for this universe. But damn, need we suffer so? I'm guessing yes. Again, thank you for taking the time to connect. Love. Black Roots. There are two reasons why the animals' fossils are not found. Many of them lived on two continents that have since been submerged. One was in the Atlantic Ocean, the one rumored today as Atlantis. Ah, mercy buku. For my grand patron. Voila, mercy buku, balaka balaka. There are two reasons why the animals' fossils are not found. Many of them lived on two continents that have since been submerged. One was in the Atlantic Ocean, the one rumored today as Atlantis, and the other in the Pacific. The two continents were submerged about 9,000 years before the advent of the light races. The fossils exist, but they are undersea. The second reason is that during the time of that cataclysm, reported in the Bible as the flood, there were also massive earthquakes and volcanic eruptions all over the earth that buried many other animals. The earthquakes were more severe than any that have occurred recently. They turned over crust of the ocean. No, they turned over crust of the earth and buried many animals thousands of feet under. The fossils dating schemes of modern scientists are mostly based on where in the Earth's layers they were found. They have divided the layers into geologic eras and assume that the layers are laid down uniformly over the entire history of the Earth. They couldn't be farther from the truth. The Earth experiences a complete overhaul of its continents every 700,000 years at the end of the reign of all 24 elders. The Earth experiences a complete overhaul of its continents every 700,000 years at the end of the reign of all 24 elders. The 24 elders each rule for about 25,000 years. After 700,000, all of them have ruled and they reset history for another 700,000 years. This is accompanied by a cleansing of the earth that involves major cataclysms that completely rearrange the continents. The last one was 15,000 years ago. To give you an idea of the error resulting from the theories of modern scientists, they claim that the Grand Canyon was carved over millions of years by the Colorado River that flows in it. This is not true. It was formed overnight by a series of earthquakes and aftershocks. A similar effect on a smaller scale was formed under the sea by the earthquake that caused last year's Pacific, the tsunami that was in Japan. Same thing. So certain fossils that are found deep underground and are reported to be millions of years old are only 15,000 years old, placed there during the mighty turbulence caused by massive earth movements. As to the other method of dating, there is a lot of info on the web that proves that their reliability is well under 10%. They inflate it for the sake of their academic careers and other such superficial reasons. And about the development of the ugly animals and plants, these are mutations. Mutations do not evolve by the rules of Darwin. They show up in the generation. As soon as the evil mentality of the races condenses into the Earth's magnetic mind, these mutations started to form almost immediately and became established after only 7 or 8 generations. Vampires. Vampires are psychic manifestations. We'll talk about them at some other time. So we're going to talk about vampires too. Make a list of your questions if you like and send them to me. We'll discuss them when I return. Till later. Peace. I'm afraid the roster question will have to wait also. Black Roots 122. And we're going to stop right there, y'all, because I see y'all commenting. And I want y'all to talk to me. So we stopping on page 122. Yeah, that's a long chapter right there. That's a long chapter right there. But what's happening? Big salute to everybody that's tuned in. Big salute. Yeah, man. It's crazy, man. That's why, I wanted to make response to the situations that's going on, but I say nah, because everything is documented, and I don't want to make the problem with my brother, with my little bro. Big salute, Sugar Cane. I don't want to make the problem with my little bro worse, because there's no need of going back and forth. There's no need. If this is part of God's plan for him to be better in life through a disagreement or a misunderstanding, then all power to it. As long as I'm sharing this information in this book and connecting my people here with y'all and connecting y'all with the people here, I'm doing the job. I'm doing what's supposed to be done. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, this is God's plan. It's not my plan. Man, big salute. Yeah, I need it too, bro. We all need this. That's why as I was reading, I was like, man, I gotta share this with the folks. I got to share this. Because I was just reading, I done turned into a bookworm, I'm switching my whole demeanor. You know what I'm saying? So I asked my partner to send me any books of knowledge. And she just sending me books. So I'm like, every book I get, I'm going to read it to y'all. Hopefully I don't get flagged. And, that's the only reason why I haven't started reading the Quran to y'all. Because I know the Quran, you'll mess around and get flagged. Big salute. But there's knowledge like this, it helped the Quran, even though the Quran makes sense in certain things that I don't understand. But this book right here is making all the understanding of the book make sense. And all the videos that I've watched of Elijah Muhammad and Farrakhan, it only makes sense. And from the knowledge that I got from my big brother, JT the bigger figure, big salute, it make sense. It make it all make sense. You know what I'm saying? And I'm learning. At the same time I'm learning, I'm teaching. You know what I'm saying? So, it's going to be people that disagree, but us as black people, this right here is making a lot of things make sense, man. A lot of things make sense. Oh, yeah. I'm going to keep going, man. Can't stop, won't stop. I got a lot of people I want to connect y'all with. I got to reach out to the Bow Foundation and see if I can interview them, because I want to introduce them to y'all also. My grand patron right here, good brother. That quality customer service. You know what I'm saying? He sip tea, he see you shots of tea. And a good brother. I gotta go back to FFC Chicken. Mr. Johnson, he got some projects he's working on. So we're gonna go view his products. And Mr. Lee Willie Johnson. Y'all make sure y'all Google him. Old NBA legend. Right here. Making things happen. Big salute, G and Son, Speak Mind 300. Big salute. Sugar Cane, Sticks and Poles, Michael Young, Chorus C. Voila, Corey C. Yeah, Rick Jones. This is a French-speaking country. They speak French. Um, the French was the colonizers, but the main language is More, spoken by the Mosi tribe, and then you got Jula, and then you got Bisa, and then you got a host of other languages. But More, Jula, and Bisa, I think, are the three main ones. But if you want to handle business, if you want to do business, you know, French is the it's Diamond's Life, Big Salute. Yeah, French is the main language here. Black man French. Black man French. It's not the same French that they speak in Paris. In Paris, they speak black man French here. So the French they speak here is a mixture of the native language and French. Because as I listen to people talk, I'm like, man, that French don't sound like the French I hear the people speaking on TV. And it's just like we got Ebonics or black man English in America, they got black man French here. Just like they got the black man French in Haiti, it's not the same as the black man French here. You know, it's a mixture of French and the native tongues. Yeah. Diamond Life, big salute, sticks and poles, big salute. Yeah. I wanna do Bucare and I wanna do Madame Fatou. Yeah, my two angels, my two guardian angels. Yeah, a broken version. Yep. I just say the black man language because you know when we get things, we gonna put our own swag on it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna put our own swag on it. Cause like the book say, we are creators. Just like in Kenya, they got the youth. They got a new form of Swahili. I forgot the name of it, but they making their own whole new language. You know, the elders got the original Swahili, and then the youth, the young boys, they got a what they call the slang Swahili. I forgot what they call it. So yeah, but I definitely want to do Bucare and I want to do Madame Fatou. So I gotta reach out to them and see what their schedule's like and see if they willing to do an interview to let people know. Oh, you already know, big bro. You already know. Just a miscommunication. You already know. And we got to have our own. We got to. Yeah. Yep, sticks and poles, yep. I wouldn't necessarily say broken, but a new creation, something new. Yeah, we put our swag on it. Yeah. Put that drip on it, yeah. You know, whatever language we get, we just like when our peoples were slaves, we took the English language and you know, put our own drip, our own, you know, pizzazz on it. Yeah. But like the book say, we creators. That's just in us. That's just what we do. We creators. That's why I say I gotta respect everybody out here that hustling and busting. They can take something broken from nothing and they create things. Like the builders. You know, everybody out here know how to build. Even the kids, I wish I could have took a picture of their little clubhouse they was building in the community, well, in the village. They was making their little mud bricks and they got their little thing set up. I say, man, my people go so hard. And this book, that's why I say it's making things make more sense. This is what we do all over the world. All over the world. We are the creators. We are the creators, y'all. We are the creators. And then I want to do an interview with the patron here. I mean, he got some people he entertaining right now. So I don't want to mess up. I don't want to disturb him while he talking to them. But when we finish, I'm gonna go holler at him. And good food, good restaurant. So if you touch down, or you want to do your own little restaurant, this would be a good brother. You know what I'm saying? To collab with. You know, um, 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 business options. I'm I'm making a direct connection. I want to interview Fig. I probably had to wait till Big Bro come back. Probably had to wait till Big Bro come back. Yeah, Big Bro got some big things going on. So yeah, most definitely, I gotta wait till when Big Bro come back. I'm sure, especially if he come to Burkina, which I know that's in his plans. I got to. Yeah, I gotta interview Big Bro. Yeah, I gotta interview Big Bro. That's a must. If I could, I'm trying to think how we can do it. How we can do it on StreamYard. StreamYard. I gotta look into this, but like I say, man, it's so difficult. Like this basic what I'm doing right here. See, they charge for data and all the memory for your phone. That's why one of my videos got erased. Cause you gotta pay for memory for your email and your gigabytes. Oh yeah, Diamond's Life, yeah. Yeah, that's in us. That's in us. Yeah. I wouldn't even say brick, I say block. Slab making. Yeah, bricks is on a teeny scale, but we slab makers. Am I scamming? Nah, I'm not scamming. Scamming what? Oh, matter of fact, update for everybody who sent the GoFundMe donation. I'm gonna make a post. Y'all email my partner and take a screenshot of what your donation was, and either we can get a bag of rice for donation, or we can give you your money back, or we can work something out. But I'm pretty sure everybody gonna want their money back. But you got options. We got options of what we can do. But scamming, nah. What you mean? I mean, Killer Shaka Zulu. I want you to Google this. Interpol. Google Interpol. Yeah, Google Interpol. If I was scamming, I would not be here talking to y'all on live, bruh. I would not be here talking on live. Ain't no scamming. Everything I do, that's why I love Big Bro, because he said keep your video rolling. Killer Shaka Zulu, go back and look at all the videos. Take advantage. Man. Go back and look at all the videos. That's why I gotta salute Big Bro, JT the bigger figure. He said keep your camera rolling. Keep your camera rolling. My whole experience has been documented from the time I arrived in Burkina Faso. Yeah, from the time I arrived in Burkina Faso. And another thing, James Love, big salute. Yeah, Chalky did not introduce me to Fig. I gotta correct that. He did a good interview. Big salute to Chalky. But Chalky, you didn't introduce me to Fig. We had the land agreement. We had all the paperwork done before I even got to Africa, bro. Yeah, so sorry about that. Sorry about that. Yeah, but he did. He was he was translating, and he was part of the driving team. Ishmael was the driver. Jules was the one that works for the man that owns the vans. Yeah. And all the stuff that was in Fig's store was all Fig stuff that they wanted to keep. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but I don't know what to say, bro. I don't know. I don't know what to say, man. I don't even want to speak on little bro, cause he highly upset. He highly upset. Charcoal. See, he on here now. Go ahead and post your chapter 3. Go ahead and post it. And stop, man. Stop. Stop with the negativity, bro. If you gonna do something, do it. Don't talk about. See, in America, we don't talk about it. We be about it. Yeah, man. Yeah. Just stop with the negativity, bro. I'm not coming on here with my emotions. So just stop, Charcoal. Please, brother. Please. Everything has been documented, man. So nah, ain't no scamming. Ain't none of that. Yeah, Killer Shock Zoo, because if I was a scammer, come on, man, I'd be locked up. Interpol. If I was a scammer, I wouldn't be telling people I get a refund back for what they donated to the GoFundMe. You know what I'm saying? The reason I'm giving people their money back is because we're going to continue again in the future, but I don't want to hold nobody money because it's hard times out here. Everybody needs every dollar they can get. But if they are willing, if they say, well, Cuddy, just keep it, just, do a donation. I'll go give another bag of rice to the orphanage and make sure I record. I mean, it won't be to the little kids in the orphanage. Just a lady that, you bring your donation, you give it to the lady, and you sign your name in the book. And you sign your name in the book. And they keep a record. They keep a record of who brings in donations. Like when I did the donation, the place is right there. You know what I'm saying? I donated a 50-pound bag of rice. You know what I'm saying? To get more blessings. I want to do like feed, and sit around and give out rice, but I would need to find a location that is where, like when the school start back. I think we probably got another month or two till school here starts back. It's a school I want to go to. Yeah, I see him. He should be out of gas by now. But we're going to leave it at that. But when school starts, I want to go to the school and give out the rice, give out some rice to the kids. And each bag they can take home and do what they're going to do with it. So it's not over for the youth center or the land. It's not over with. We just recalibrating. A bag of rice is 20,000 CFA. I have no plans of coming back. I haven't made any plans to come back. I got too much work to do here. Yeah, I got too much work to do here. Yeah, big bro making history right now. Killer Shaka Zulu. Better figure out where you fit in the history, Killer Shaka Zulu. Yeah, figure out where you fit in before you miss your opportunity. Like me, I missed a few opportunities with bruh. So don't miss your golden opportunity. Can you prove what you say? Killer Shaka Zulu, can you prove this? Before you call somebody, before you put the scammer tag on somebody, please be able to prove it. You gotta be able to prove it. You already know. Frank and Lil Joe, big salute, big salute. Yeah, gotta keep pushing, yeah. Do you see where I'm at right now? What you mean non-existent land? You think I'm living out there for free? Killer Shaka Zulu? Big salute, big salute. Live as you go. Because we monetizing. Yeah, Corey, see that, and that's why I tell bro, man, just chill. Just chill. Give out, what's that? Give out tools, sticks and poles. Man, Matter of fact, I'm gonna put a red beam on him. Yeah, we ain't even gonna entertain that. So he can watch, but speaking, nah, you got your own platform to do that, little bruh. So go do your thing on your platform. But yeah, yeah, just got to get him here. Stick some poles, yeah. Yeah, wrenches. I was thinking the little gas cans, whichever one is cheaper. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, matter of fact, the bikes come with little wrenches. So a better idea would be like the little gas cans, the little 5 liter, 2 liter, the smallest gas cans you can find. Prosta Big Shoot, the real Wakanda, Nairobi, Kenya. Yeah, big salute, big salute. No. We get paid for the hate. We get paid for the hate. Yeah, so let them keep viewing, let them keep talking. Yeah, yeah, let them. Yeah, yeah, and they need it because without the haters, people wouldn't want to come see. You know what I'm saying? People wouldn't want to come see. Show your account. It's online. You can go big LLMG. You can go to the GoFundMe site. What you mean? Now my Cash App donations. Go look at my videos. Oh, go follow my Instagram at Cuz Cuddy. At Cuz Cuddy. All my WhatsApp donations is is how little bro got paid to build what he do. You know what I'm saying? Is how I bought all the chickens, bought the dog. That's where the Cash App money come from. Everything, the people that's donated to the Cash App, everything that y'all blessed me with, y'all are blessings from God, man. And I say this every day. I give thanks every day for everybody who's sending money to keep building. Man, you helping to be a part of the kingdom. Show your account from donations and a bill summary for what you use it for. Yeah, my bill summary is all the videos. Big LL, I see big LLMG. You knew a misunderstanding, a misunderstanding, a misunderstanding. Yeah, I that's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna go into detail about it, but big misunderstanding. Yeah. And the account, you can pull it up and look yourself, big LLMG. Yeah, you can look for yourself. And my bill, go back and watch the videos, brother. Mercy buku, baraka baraka. Big salute to my big brother, JT the bigger figure, aka Big Panamera, BKA Locks his home, Glocks his own. One thing that he taught me, keep that camera rolling. Yes, sir. Keep that camera rolling. Boy, and now I understand exactly, because content is everything. VA, 2 up, 2 down. Big salute. Big facts. Big salute. Word up. Word up. See, I'm a poor man. I'm not rich. I'm not rich. I made it out of America by the hairs on my chinny chin. You know what I'm saying? All only money I had was the money I paid Big Bro for the land. Then the other money I had to pay the government to get a passport. Oh yeah, James, yeah, they got hoods. Yeah, they got hoods out here. Yeah, big salute, JF. Big salute. But I'm a public figure, so I gotta explain. That's why I say just go back and watch the videos. Edward, Edward Capers, big salute. Frank and Lil Joe, big salute, man. Big thanks. Big thanks. Big thanks. We'll get a lot more help if you can be more organized and provide proof. I am providing proof. Rick Jones, you ain't see this. What when we say you got to pay attention, you ain't watching the videos, man. You ain't watching the videos. See, all my day ones, they been around and see me when I first got the first set of chickens. When we got the first set of chickens, all the way up until now, they seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. They know that Bingo done chased off all the pentad. He ate 2 pentad, and the rest of them ran away. They on the land. So whoever moved to Burkina Faso, Fillmore, Africa Estates, we already got pentads running around on the land. They free ranging now. So yeah, everybody seen they seen me destroy a whole garden and start over. Come on, man. Everything documented. See, for the haters, Rick Jones and Big LLMG. Well, you ain't got to believe in me, Big LLMG. Shit, unsubscribe. Yeah. Big LLMG. Shit, go to another channel. Shit, because what you saying right now, when I start getting my YouTube check, I haven't started getting my YouTube check yet. But Money in the Bank, waiting. So thank you, Big LLMG, and thank you, Rick Jones. Yeah, we need your hate, because the more y'all hate, the more people gonna want to come see. They gonna go back and watch the videos and see, oh man, all that shit they talking about Cuddy Cuz, oh man. Yeah, and I wouldn't expect you to believe in me yet, because Big Brother put in a whole lot more work than me. Like, I'm only what? I'm only 4 months in officially in Burkina Faso, because I was in Nairobi for 3 months. So I'm only officially 4 months in Burkina Faso. So I got a lot of time and a lot of work to put in. I'm just going off what you say. I'm just going off what you said, Rick Jones. Go back and watch the videos. It do seem longer. I've been here for 7 months. I've been in Africa for 7 months. But I think I did 4 months in Burkina. And then I did 2.5 to 3 months in Nairobi with Big Bruh. Text me, M. Stokes. Text me, M. Stokes. Yep, VA, 2 up, 2 down, yep. And see, what's another problem? Like I say, when you come to Africa, you're gonna be looked at as a money bag. I'm a poor man. So that's another problem. That's another reason why, a lot of brothers talk, I'm not rich, I don't got money like Big Bro. Oh, no, I ain't, you right, JF. You right. Big salute, Koubri C. Oh, if you text me, I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna hit you right back. 'Cause I got a few people that's hitting me right now. Yeah, I got a few. Yeah, email me, M. Stokes. But I got a few people calling me right now. I gotta respond to right now. But yeah, nah, my heart been in Burkina, man. I don't know, because I think my heart is here because everybody I see look like somebody in my family, man. It's just I can't communicate with them yet. Even the chief. Everybody I see. because my heart and my spirit was in Burkina. See, and another thing is Nairobi is big and developed, and being more developed as we speak. See, Burkina got to catch up. You know what I'm saying? See, Burkina, the best time to be in Burkina is right now because Burkina is growing into a metropolitan like Nairobi. So any business being started here now is like, just put yourself in the mind of when they built Las Vegas, before all the casinos got built. This the mind frame you gotta put yourself in. Even though God's plan. You just gotta be on your P's and Q's. Because like I said, you're gonna be looked at as a fat cow in the money bag. You know what I'm saying? And then people will get used to it. No, you didn't say nothing hateful. It's just the way you presented your question. You talking about more support. It seems like I'm getting more support now with all this drama going on than I was before. So, like the saying goes, remember when Little Flip and all them had that beef and they was like controversy sales? I say, man, this is crazy. And big salute to all the ladies. Man, there's so many ladies. I didn't know I had that many women. Man, look. But nah, with Rick Jones, what you said, it's just, it's not hateful. It's just, you have to pay more attention to what's going on. That what you said lets me know that you're not watching the videos. Yeah, Sniper Kid, yeah. That shit crazy. And I'm like, man, I don't want all this negativity. All I want to do is connect my folks and read this book, man. That's all I want to do. I don't want no negativity. Yeah, I don't want no negativity. Yeah, and that's what I'm doing. I'm not getting more organized, but switching up the game plan. Try not to do too much, because I'm not a rich man. You know what I'm saying? And I had to think about that in my mind. It's like, yeah, I want to stack my blessings and I want to do so much to help the people in my village. I got to get myself right first so I can do more. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully by me introducing, making a connection with all my people, the rosters, my grand patron here, connecting the both foundation with y'all, where y'all could call if y'all want to. Hopefully that'll make my blessings increase so I can do more, so I can do more. I mean, I feel you. But if you want to understand what's going on, you're gonna have to go back and watch. Because I don't want to speak on the negativity, man. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Like JF said, that just gives it more life. That just gives it more life. You know what I'm saying? But everything is documented. That's gonna be my response. Everything is documented. And everybody who has sent any money, man, you a blessing, man. You an angel in disguise. You've been an angel for me. So hopefully I could be an angel for anybody that got any type of business mind and want to do international business. Boom. I'm trying to make a connection right here in Burkina. And then when Big Bro get back, I'm pretty sure he gonna do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Big salute. The Black Market Records out there going hard. Black Market Records, Black Market Africa. Yeah, an African American music label. Yeah. E-check, big salute, big salute. Well, big salute, Rick Jones, big salute, big salute. Oh yeah, the business, see, what you say organized, but you gotta look at the business plans. Those are simple. Those are simple business plans. Simple. I'm talking about where you could like Big Bruh say, you spin low and charge high. Like, come on, man, the ice machine. We could be millionaires in a year off selling ice. The plastic melting machine. We could be millionaires. Do your research about all the things you could do with recycled plastic. Oh no, I don't need no bodyguards. I don't need no bodyguards. Hey, one thing about I ain't never scared of nothing. But no bodyguard, I got it's too much love. And then fighting and all that, that's not popular here. Yeah. Yeah, that's not popular here. It is, that's what I'm saying. The business ideas I got, anybody can do. That's how, see, people just make it hard. But anybody can do. Anybody can do. Fat Rat, man, big salute, man. Big salute, family. They cost different prices. That's what I'm saying. They cost different prices. They cost different prices, but all you gotta do is get on there and do your research. Not no time soon. I don't think not unless now I gotta retract that statement. I will go back to America if cause me and Big Brother talking about some business opportunities. Now if I could do something with Traflix, be maybe one of his #1 movie stars or something like that, then yeah. Cause it's so much going on right now. And it's so little time because our time is running out. So yeah, I'll go back. I'll go back for that. For that and to see my mama, see my kids. If I'm able to see them, gotta deal with their mamas. But yeah, but I'm scared of that corona, man. I'm scared of that shit. It don't take much, and then you can't worry about the weight because you got free. Look, you got free plastic all over this country. That's the most beautiful thing. All you need to do is pay. The plastic gonna pay for the machine. You got free plastic all up and down. So you got free work. And then what? One of them bricks that it take to build a house, one brick probably costs what? Between 100 CFA to 400 CFA. We can charge 50 CFA for one brick and kill the game. Boom. You see how easy? You see how easy? Koubri C, big salute. Yep. So Rick Jones, you see how easy? You can't make easy things difficult. That's another thing Big Brother told me. Don't make easy things difficult. Now, the most difficult thing that I got on there is the import-export. Now, that's the difficult. Everything else is easy. It's easy. It's a no-brainer. But what we say in America, a no-brainer. Now, the import-export, that take a little more expertise and all that. But the ice machine, the plastic melting machine, the plastic recycling business. No, Rick Jones, I understand what you saying. But you making it harder than what it is, bro. You making it harder than what it is. And then how I know you not just talking? How I know you really interested? You know what I'm saying? I can't give you all of my $1,000,000 ideas. I can't give you my breakdown. You could take the same idea and do your own thing with it. You know what I'm saying? Research, that's part of doing business. You want me to give you numbers? Come on now. Where's your business mind? Now, if you're referring to you, I see one thing I learned in life: the man that's skeptic and doesn't do research and says, "Oh, I need more details. Me need more details. Need more details." Them usually the ones that don't got it. They just want to be relevant. They all different prices, bro. The plastic melting machine or the ice machine, because you got ice machines ranging from $300 all the way up to about $10,000. So it all depends. We can get the big boy ice machine, or we can get the little boy ice machines, or you can get the ones in the middle, like you know how you go to a fast food restaurant and they got ice machines. All no, you can't speak for everybody, Rick Jones. You can't do that. You can't speak for yourself. Don't speak for everybody else. Speak for yourself. Because all the people that I'm involved with, they haven't had no problems. So that's who we know who is official and who is for sure. Matter of fact, let me show you how easy it is. You go to Google. Look, you go to Google. Yeah, you can buy them from here, or you can Alibaba.com. That's who we working on some business with right now. But this is for all the ones who don't know. You go to Google and you do your research, or you go to Amazon, or you go to Alibaba.com and you do your research, like plastic melting machine. Boom. Google. Use plastic recycling equipment, regulatory equipment. Plastic recycling machines sell high quality. Google. Okay. Now let's go to Amazon. And then if you need your handheld to do business, plastic brick making machine, or just the matter of fact, all we need is the brick mold. We just need a machine to melt the plastic. If we get the molds, we can make bricks, we can make tiles, we can make roofs, we can make a host of things. All we need is the machine to melt it. And then we get the molds, and as the plastic comes out, it'll go into the mold. See, or you can go to Amazon and get prices of ice machines, or Alibaba. Yep. That's what I use. Yeah, no beefing with the bros, made in US. Yeah, no beefing with the bros. No matter how they may get, how mad they may get. No beefing, man. Do whatever you can do to squash it. No beefing with the bros, man. We got other opposition that we need to be beefing with. Not with each other. Not with each other. Yeah. Yeah, you can buy them here. You can buy ice machines here. I haven't seen any plastic melting machines. Yep, vending machines. Yep. Yep. If we could find this vending machines that take seat for you, that's $1 million idea right there. Yeah, there's entertainment and nightlife. See, but I'm in the country. The nightlife is in Ouagadougou, boy. And they party hard till the sun come up. Yeah, they party hard till the sun come up. I ain't gonna lie. Brandon Anderson, big salute, big salute. Yeah, God Body Sports and News. That's a business for you. So all the people that I interview, boom. Now see, this is for everybody. I could do it. You could do it. Just all the people I interview, just pick you one person you want to collab with. Yeah, sugar cane, plastic blick break, but I think we should just do the plastic melting machine, and we can buy molds. You know how they got the brick molds with the handle on it? We can buy molds because we want to do big bricks. We're gonna do little bricks. Shit, we gonna, man, all this plastic around here for free. We gonna make a whole road. We gonna be making roads. Made in USA. Boy, you stupid. You stupid. But yeah. But yeah, y'all. That's my time. That's my time. Let me get the hell on. Getting dark. Getting dark. Gotta go feed these animals. Feed these babies. And y'all stay tuned. Hold on, what you say? So you say the melting machine. Voila. They got brick molds here. Yeah. So yeah, the melting machine and brick molds. As long as we got the machine to melt the plastic. Look, if we got the machine to melt the plastic, we could be cleaning up the environment and switching the way, people build their houses. Because they could build their houses with the plastic brick and then plaster with the cement. Boy, that's a hell of an idea. Hell of an idea. So yeah, and there's enough money for everybody to be millionaires off that one. You know how hard it is to find a cold, ice cold drink? Matter of fact, when the nightlife pop off, you know how hard it is for them to keep ice? You ain't gonna be able to keep ice. You gonna sell out. Soon as that tray drop, they gonna be there. We need it. So simple ideas that I see that could make people millionaires, multi-millionaires. But yeah, y'all, big salute, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all check out the description. Leave any comments if y'all got any questions. If y'all got any recommendations of what y'all want to see. Now it's gonna be hard for me to film schools. It's gonna be hard for me to film government buildings. No, it's gonna be hard to. Well, I'll ask them first, but I know it's gonna be hard for the schools and the government buildings and the banks and shit like that. But all that's here. Yeah, there's some guys in Ghana. You got people in Nigeria. You got people in Kenya doing it. Cause that's why they killed the plastic in Kenya. You know, Kenya, they don't use plastic like that. Yeah, in Kenya, in Nairobi. Yep. Yep. So big salute, big love. They do sea moss, but the sea moss is like regular here. So a lot of people do the sea moss to shape all the natural organics, and they ship them overseas. So big salute to everybody, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all stay tuned. I got more coming for y'all. Big salute, man. Love my folks. Gotta make these connections. Aye.